Hi, welcome back for another tool review. I'm Melissa Muir. In this video, I want to talk about the work ring system from Jayne Redman and Swanstrom. This is going to be a wonderful tool if you like doing any piercing or sawing work, or perhaps maybe you don't like it. Well, this is going to be a little bit of a game changer and will help you out in that area as well. Let's take a look. Now in this particular image here, I actually have a variety of different items. So you can build whichever package you want and just add on as you need, or if you want to jump in and whole hog it, then buy everything all at once. But let's go through some of the different items that are in this. So first we have our work ring base. This is going to attach on the bench with that dovetail system. So you could use the one from GRS, New Concepts, or even the Jayne Redman one. You have different mounting options, some that are going to allow you to rotate this, and then others that are going to have more of a permanent fixture as far as its position goes. That's going to allow you to then take this and put it at different angles, which is something that is necessary if you're going to be piercing out things such as blanking dies. Now it's going to come with a small Phillips head screwdriver. This is going to be invaluable, and you're going to want to keep it with this because everything is attached and loosened up or whatever else with the little screws that are on this. Now you'll see that my opening here is larger. This is about 4 inches. This is going to allow me to put larger pieces in here, but what if I want to do something much smaller? Well, then we can use the adapter in here. So we would just take this, put it on, line it up, and then I'm going to screw this down. Now that's going to keep this top portion stationary so that when I put my pieces in here, then all that I have to move is just this little smaller area right here. And there's a number of different adapters or saw plates for this. Now that's including the original saw clamp as well as the Gary's clamp. Now the Gary's clamp was developed with Swanstrom so that you could pierce really small things, such as taking something cut out with a disc cutter, doubling it up, piercing it out together so that you can have matched pairs when you pierce, which is kind of genius actually. And I do like it that it's adjustable, and so what you would do is you would just loosen up each of the little arms here, put your piece inside of that, and then you can begin to pierce that out. And you can see here it moves pretty freely, whereas this part here stays stationary, like I said. Now Swanstrom does offer a number of these tools with different sizes of holes and different shapes, so you can check that out. Now both the work ring base as well as the adapter are going to be lined with urethane, and what that does is allow each of the items to come in and move freely as you are doing all of your piercing work. So why did we have to come up with the larger ring? Well, that is because tool maker and designer Tim Sheriff with Swanstrom saw Jayne Redman, who is also a jewelry tool maker and designer, saw her doing some of her pancake dies or blanking dies, and she needed to have a little larger piece that she was working on. And so that is where this larger opening came about in collaboration with Jayne and Tim. So what you can do is you can take this, and now I have a much larger opening that I can work with. The clamp holds everything into place. You just would put your screws wherever they need to be to hold your item into place. And that is going to make it really nice because now both of my hands are freed up rather than having to hold down my piece as I go along and pierce. Now let's say we have a piece that's too small for the work ring, but yet it's too large for this smaller one. So then what do we do? Well, that's where Jayne came up with our little sliders. And what I would do is I would take and attach this and get my piece locked into place using the screws here on the back side. Then I will take that, and then I can slide this into place on the work ring, okay, once we've got everything attached. To install this onto my blade, what I'm going to do is take the work ring system itself, and I'm going to thread it in through my piercing hole. Then I'm going to make it so that the weight of my piece does not sit on the blade itself, but rather on the frame. And from here, I'm ready to begin piercing. To release the blade, just unscrew the top and you can pull it down. And look at the precision on that piercing. When I have small items such as this one where I want to cut out this inside piece, then what I'm going to do is use the Gary's clamp. Now there are small little washers on the inside of each of these, and I want to kind of sandwich this between the back plate and that washer. I like to get a couple of them kind of put into place. And then that will kind of help determine where the other arms need to be positioned. So I'll tighten those up. So in this case, we have to tighten up 2 different screws on each one. Again, I want to pull this washer up. And I want to make certain that I leave enough room for my saw to get in between the design and that screw. And now we're ready to take this over to the saw plate base. Now in order to use this one, we're going to need that saw clamp adapter. So that we are going to put this in here. And again, to keep this from moving around, we want to keep this part stationary. So I will just tighten these screws. Now I just need to load up my saw blade and we're ready to go. And here you can see the accuracy in which I'm able to pierce even very thick material like this, which is over 1 millimeter thick. Now there's also some additional accessories that you can use with this. And if I remove this tape here, or this protection film, now I have a nice solid area that I can work on things. So I can hold items down for drawing or tracing or anything like that. I can also use it to hold items while I set my stones or do engraving. There's a number of operations that I can use with this as my flat surface. So as you can see, it's actually quite versatile for holding different sized items. We also have different accessories that are going to work well for holding workpieces. With the various attachments and accessories, this makes this very, very versatile. And I also happen to know that there are even more accessories coming soon, making this even more versatile. So it's definitely a tool I'm glad I'm going to be having at my bench. Now, if you'd like to see even more about these tools, I highly suggest that you visit Jayne Redman's YouTube page. She has a number of videos showing the various accessories, as well as how to use and install them all properly. The link for that YouTube channel is down in the description. So if you're like me and you get really crampy or your fingers get sore, then this is definitely a system for you to look at and check out. You can hold any number of sizes of thicknesses of material. It will come with varying sizes of screws, especially when you get that slider system. Then you can really adjust the height of the pieces that you're working with. So that allows me to then work with other materials such as wood and acrylic in addition to the metal. So if you don't like piercing, this is going to be something that will help you out. If you do like piercing, this is something that's going to help you out and make it even better. I highly suggest you look into the system, see what you think. But for me in my studio, I actually really like it. And I even had my 14-year-old daughter test it out, and her exact words were, "Wow, this makes it so much easier." And I could not agree more. If you guys like the video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any notifications. As always, if you want more information, I've included everything you need to know down in the description of the video. We'll see you guys next time.